Hi everyone, I am Jack Red. Marvel actually made a top 10 list for the top 10 X-Men and Hulk villains. Now, I don't know much about all 10 of the villains, but I luckily do know enough about the top 3 on both lists. So, since top 3 really is the ones that matter, like for instance Bronze, Silver, and Gold, I am going to give you that in that specific order. I'm going to let you know Hulk, and then X-Men, because I'm more for the X-Men and I want to save him second every time I go up the ladder here. So for the Hulk one, the third place villain was the leader, aka the arch enemy of Incredible Hulk. This guy wants him dead. He tries everything and he got the seed. I believe the third best villain of X-Men is Apocalypse, and he was the first mutant. He can do all these amazing stuff. In the cartoon series, they need all the psychics in the whole universe to just destroy him. That's massive. Let's see. For number 2 for Hulk, it was Abomination. Okay, I can get why he's a good villain. He hates Hulk. He has some of the similar capabilities of Hulk. However, his human rate is a lot slower than the Hulk. He can't turn back to human, and this guy also doesn't. It looks less human than the Hulk does, so I guess that's another reason why he hates the Hulk, is because of his look. I gotta admit though, I like the Abomination more than the Hulk because he has some guts to stand up to him, knowing that he's actually outpower him sooner or later. Even though it is according to a real fact that the Abomination is actually more than twice as strong as the Hulk, so he's a pretty strong villain. For number 2, this is a personal favorite to me for the X-Men, the Sentinels. No matter what happens, I mean in the cartoon series, they keep coming, and Master Mold is like the king of them. And basically, the reason they made Master Mold is because first off, they couldn't keep keep mutants away from the factory, so they decided to make a Sentinel that can actually make them personally himself. And plus it can order them with the new programs that he's got. Plus he can program himself, so that's the cool thing with the Sentinels. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. I am a big fan of the Sentinels. I have a lot of respect for them. They took on all kinds of mutants. Their simple programming is they gotta capture or kill a mutant, or in this case a whole bunch of mutants. They are well aware of the X-Men I never found out what the name of the rival mutant group is, but it has Magneto as the leader. I'll find out later, but yeah, they're well aware of the X-Men's capabilities, so they try getting them, and X-Men always finds a way to beat them and stuff. So I have respect for them. Number 1 for Hulk was General Ross. No matter what, you cannot do a Hulk thing without General Ross. He was in both movies. He was in pretty much in 3 of the video games, I believe. He was in most of the comic books, and he's the one villain you've seen the Hulk. I mean, he's commanding all the army as well as the Air Force to stop Hulk. I gotta tell you, this guy never stops. And yeah, it's not over a personal thing; it's just over orders. So, and get this, it turns out that Bruce Banner does marry basically Ross, and basically he's actually son-in-law of him. So I'm pretty surprised about that. Getting down to it, the best X-Men villain, I could not agree more with this. I was actually surprised that who I was actually thinking of, who was the best, was actually the best. Magneto. No matter what happens, Magneto is always the top of things. He doesn't F around, I tell you. Wolverine tries to get him, and because he has metal claws, that's his big disadvantage against Magneto. I mean, wherever, if there's metal around, or he has his friends around, or even when he has the helmet on, when it comes to a mind-controlling mutant, he's always ready for it. Ready for all the possibilities to happen. I mean, if you've seen the X-Men movie, he was outsmarted by William Stryker, but he did get him. He did try to stop him. So, him with the stuff. I'll see you all later.